What is up, everybody, and welcome to the creation of Denny Tice, this sharpshooting playmaker point guard that we're going to be using in NBA 2K19 My Career. We're going to make his height 6'3". Normally we do make him smaller, about 5'11", but I do plan on using this guy and deploy him a little bit, so I don't want to cost my team victories by making him too small. But 6'3" is still a little bit undersized, so we're going to rock with that. That's about normal height, though, for my career, so I think that's a decent build. As you guys know, Denny Tice, pass first point guard. Even with this three-point shooting in our archetype, we are still going to be pass first. I made that archetype mainly because of the badges on it. I was thinking about going pure playmaker, but the badges aren't really too great. I wouldn't utilize those Hall of Fame badges too much. You see our weight, we're going to eventually make this as low as possible, 170. But what you will also see after this is when we go for our wingspan. I debated it for a while, and I actually made the wingspan really long, so I think I messed up with that because our shooting got negatively affected by that by a lot, by like 5 or 6 shooting points. So I might actually remake this guy once the full game comes out and, you know, fix his wingspan. But let's get into a cutscene here.
Oh, thank you, Zhang. I get that. Man, I'm just saying I'm gonna need a vacation after this season. Oh, you hear that crowd? That can't all be for us, is it?
It's Han-Chi.
What's that?
It's a him, Han-Chi, on the Jets.
Oh, you mean Key, the forward?
He flies above. When he lands, Jets win.
So they got a guy with a solid vertical, so what? We good, we got this, baby.
He flies. We lose.
So our job today is to contain the Flying Dragon. Hold him under 20 points in this game. He sounds very scary, but keep in mind this is the same league where Jimmer Fredette drops 40 points per game, and Jimmer can't even get a job in the NBA on the bench, so I don't know exactly how good this Flying Dragon guy is. We'll get a taste of him in person right now. Actually, we won't because he just went to the bench. Not only that, he plays the shooting guard position, so we actually never went head-to-head, which is kind of weird. They make him up as this rival, and I never really actually had to guard him. Instead, I went against this A, who decided that shooting a shot from 30 feet beyond the arc with a hand in his face was a good idea at the end of the shot clock. So the Chinese league is looking pretty easy right now, and that's not only because we're going against, you know, low-end players compared to the NBA, but the difficulty on this is like on rookie or something, so we should be able to feast. Don't get too surprised by the numbers that we put up. You can play this game blind and probably still put up good stats on this prelude, so and we're not really going to worry about that too much. We're just going to go along with the storyline right now. I mean, we're going to try to make some highlight plays for sure as we go into the stats and see exactly how many points the Flying Dragon has, and that would be 4 points. I didn't see him score any of his points. That all happened while I was on the bench because apparently I don't even start in the Chinese league, which is fantastic. But we're going to try to earn our starting spot with a shot from way downtown. A perfect release on the 3, and that'll be a nice steal by our teammate. We're going to try to go back to back, but Tice a little bit late on the release right there, unfortunately. The full court press was definitely messing them up. They had no idea what to do with the full court press, not only because of their low overalls, but just because it was on rookie in general. These guys were just flustered. We were getting a lot of steals, forcing a lot of turnovers, bad passes. These guys can barely get rebounds, as you guys can see. It's just bouncing all around the place. A nice dish right there by Tice, finding the cutter for the bucket. Like I said, we're pass first, so even though it's very easy to get 30 points per game in this prelude, we're still going to try to get our teammates involved as much as possible. At the same time, try to grind some badges in here while we're at it. This is on rookies, so like it's not too, like, I'm not really too into this game, but one thing I'm gonna do is make sure I got my team's back. If I'm turning the ball over, I better get back on defense and get back into the play, and that's exactly what we did, getting the block. That dude decided to throw up a floater, which definitely was not a good idea, and unfortunately the Flying Dragon is gonna go to the free throw line here. This guy still has barely scored in the game. This is the first time I've seen him score while I was on the court, and it came off of a very bad foul right there because we had to help defense for the block if that guy didn't do that. As we drive to the rim, heavily contested. As you guys see, it's on rookie, so those dumb shots will go in. You can literally drive to the rim and score whenever you want, so I decided not to do that. As easy as that would be, we are up by 8 points anyways. We are looking pretty good in this game. That guy misses that shot, all good. We pull up the 3 on the other end, perfect release. Tice with his second 3 of the game, 16 points, 4 assists. A little bit lacking in the assist department, so we're definitely gonna try to get our teammates involved as this game goes on. I don't really know what these guys are though, so I don't really got the scouting report on exactly, like this says shooting guard, center. I don't know if they're good at shooting, they're good at, you know, dunking or what. I'm starting to learn this shooting guard is an absolute absolute sharpshooter, though. I might need to take this guy back to the States. Look at him again. He just got a perfect release. This guy is unstoppable. We now have a 21-point lead, getting the steal, dishing it to the power forward, wide open. He's got the bucket, and yeah. It's on rookie, but I might need to bring this guy with me back to the States, maybe the center as well, because it's always sunny in China when this man is dunking the ball. I like that. We can continue playing a couple more games in China for this prelude. Might have to work on that lob connection with our center as the game is winding down. 24 seconds left. The Flying Dragon goes to the cup and gets hacked. He goes to the line, makes 2 free throws, but that's the only points he scored while I was on the court. As you guys see, he has 9 points. He's about to get 10. All I saw him do was make 2 free throws, or 4 free throws. That was it. He ended the game with 10 points. So I've seen people get absolutely torn up by the Flying Dragon. This guy was just barely in the game whenever I played, so I'll take that. We're about to hop into some cutscenes, and then we'll transition into our second game in this Chinese league.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah, sure.
Got some time for a few questions?
Of
Conversation?
course.
You held your own with Han Chi. that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that dude is vertical. You can't teach it, you can't learn it. It's just in there, piece of his soul.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, I know. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder about, like, the moment when he first realized it, like, you know, maybe he's just a little kid running through the streets with his friends, and suddenly, like, I don't know, a cat jumps in his path, and then boom, you know?
Yeah, that dude soars, man. The air beneath his feet, distance from the earth like he's never felt, you know? Like he just learned that he could climb walls or read people's minds.
Right.
Pure joy.
I know. Like, life has changed, but you don't know why or for what reason yet.
You did your thing out there. People are starting to take notice. Keep it up.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, wait, you one of the reporters or something?
Something like that. See you around, AI.
So unfortunately, we are a 61 overall. I decided not to upgrade my guy because 1, we're playing the prelude, 2, the prelude's on rookie, and 3, like I mentioned before, I'm probably going to remake my guy when the game comes out. I'm just going to skip the prelude most likely, maybe play at the badge grind again, but otherwise, you guys will, you know, see my career start wherever the prelude ends. It's just whether I remake the guy. Let me know in the comment section if it's a good idea to throw oops. Now you gotta let me know that. I'm throwing oops regardless, and it's a pretty good idea because it's always sunny in China as we get the steal and take it all the way for the dunk. Tice actually throwing it down right there. I didn't know if we had the stats to dunk the ball. We're like a 60 overall. Playmaking sharpshooter, so I wasn't really too sure if we had that in us, as we are just bullying these guys with the full court press. This poor guy can't handle it. He's already cold, and we're less than a minute into the game. Poor man. Oh, poor guy. Like, you could put him on the bench, but who's coming in the game? Someone else that's gonna go cold immediately. You just gotta take the beating. You just gotta take the beating, unfortunately, as they try to go post spin. That's not gonna work. Tice with the rebound. While we're in the Chinese league, we might be able to grab a couple of rebounds, because once we go back to the States, which I'm assuming we will in this my career, I really don't think we're gonna be in China forever, we should be able to grab a couple of boards for now, but once we play against like DeAndre Jordan or something like that, he might get all the rebounds, so yeah. In the meantime though, this guy is a gunner. Bang! From downtown again. This man simply does not miss. That's the guy we had to throw the ball, like the game-winning pass to at the start of my career, which you guys did not see, because I'm not going to show you guys every cutscene in my career. I'm not too into the cutscenes. I'm not going to show the ones that are boring. I will show some of them that connect with the storyline, and some of them that are just fun in general, but I'm not going to show some of the lame ones, alright? I'm gonna keep you guys limited on the good cutscenes here, right? You really want to see cutscenes that badly, I'm sure there's like 500 other people doing that. But if you want to see nice passes up ahead to the center, Denny Tice is your guy. Denny Tice has got the court vision to just sling that one-handed pass. It's always sunny in China, man. Hey, forget the shooting guard. I'm just bringing the center with me. Here we go. Oh, I should have lobbed the ball. I should have lobbed the ball to that man, but hey, I gotta take my 3-pointers while I can. I gotta grind this limitless range badge while I'm here in China and get the steal. Looking, ooping, throwing it down with a windmill. The sunny side has no remorse. This guy, like, this guy's a beast. I don't care if we're on Rookie or Hall of Fame. This is my guy, and this is not how you play basketball on the offensive end. Not only an 8-second violation, but this guy couldn't even get out the paint. This guy couldn't even get out the restricted area under his own basket. a straight up struggle for these guys. They're down 19-42, and we're not even at the end of the first quarter or first half. So yeah, safe to say we should be able to win this game. We should be able to get our stats, getting 7 assists, 6 steals as well. We're actually working on a low-key triple-double. I wasn't paying attention to that while I was playing. I was just honestly trying to get this game over with. I was trying to get this prelude over with. Like, if it was on a Hall of Fame, I would have been a little bit more into it. But like, playing on rookie is not like too exciting as we get the steal right there. Playing on rookie against like 2 overalls. It's like the high school games that you play in some of the My Careers, but still at the same time, I do like the way the story mode is structured for My Career this year. Last year the story was like the worst thing possible, so I just literally stopped playing My Career like a week after playing it. That Be Fresh chick was just the worst thing to ever happen in like the history of humanity. But My Career is actually looking pretty cool this year. Obviously, you know, it gets a little bit corny, but I mean, it's a lot better than 2K18, so I'll take it. We'll take that, right? We're thinking about pulling up the 3, but we see our teammate. We gotta be unselfish right here, and that's a good dish because that guy just went reverse and layup. He's got moves. He's got moves. We're trying to work on some moves of our own, trying to take it all the way to the cup. A little pump fake, trying to draw some contact, trying to get that and one. Gotta grind that free throw badge. Unfortunately, we didn't get the foul, but we did get the bucket, and yeah, this is still on rookie, so that lame shot will still go in. We're still running full court press, even though we're up by what, 48 points. We're looking to win this game by at least 50, and this guy can't even get past half court. It's not even us that's providing the half court pressure, it's our teammate. Oh, I tried to get a floater up there, but that didn't work. What will work is this corner 3. Bang. We'll take that one to go, please, and that should end this game. We're gonna try to check up one more 3 before the end of the game, and that'll pretty much do it for this video. We got some cutscenes at the end of the video if you guys want to check it out, but otherwise, game is over. We walk out with the W, and we'll see if we can get a real challenge in our next game. Hopefully we play against some good opponents. Maybe some NBA players.
AI?
Hey, Zhang. You ever mention that water pressure to the front office like I asked?
Coach wanted me here.
Hey, tell them, man, it's not just for me, okay? It's for the whole team. Less time in the shower, more money in their pockets, you know what I'm saying?
Coach wants to talk to you.
Yup, just give me a minute to finish getting ready. I want to talk to him, too, about my minutes.
这个赛季你们表现的
Oh, you mean like talk to all of us.
上海球迷一向都是欢声连连，热血沸腾，激情高涨。
You have all played a phenomenal season. I could not be more proud. The fans of Shanghai are vocal, they are passionate, they are energized.
知名，他们让全世界注意到我们。
We have given them games befitting their enthusiasm, but they have given us notoriety. They have invited the world to take notice, and now it seems the world has taken them up on that invitation.
NBA。
NBA? Did they choose us for the
几
invitation?
周之后 ，NBA 全明星队会来到上海。
In a few weeks, the NBA All-Star team will be coming to Shanghai to play in the NBA All-Star Global Tour, and we have been selected to host.
Every scout in America is going to be watching that game. If I get a few eyes on me, I can get drafted next year. Or maybe even put this place in my rear view this year. Yeah, this was amazing. And I don't want to ask what was in it because sometimes, yo, and I mean this with all due respect, but there's some stuff in your food that I don't want to know about.
Like shredded snake?
Is that what I just ate?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I said I shouldn't have asked and I did, so that's my bad. No, I'm all good, man. Thank you. No, I'm all good. What do you even need me up there for? All right. You got an extra microphone up
AI?
there?
Look.
No, they announced the teams? He's on the team. Corey Harris. He's on the team.